Hello and welcome to Thursday. My mom and I came down here near the locks in Appleton to this place called Tempest, and they have this salad that has like blue cheese and this really cool vinaigrette dressing, and they're like a coffee shop. And my mom was saying that they've really redone the locks down here, and like they have these cool luxury apartments and like all this cool stuff down here. So this has been like, how long have they done all this?
I would say within the last 6 years or so, a lawyer bought all this property and has been developing the condos, and now they've got a Marriott courtyard.
Yeah.
And they have a paddle boat that can go up and down the river.
I don't think you can see that from here, but it's over there. And it's cool looking.
And they're going to start having bands on one Saturday a month in the summer. And the first one is coming up this Saturday, so I'm excited to see how that's going to go.
Yeah, and this is like all the historic stuff where they did all the industry back a long time ago in Appleton.
Logging. Logging, yeah.
But the salad looks good. So we're going to have a salad and then go for a little walk, and then I'm going to head down to Milwaukee.
Yes, I'm back here because there's so much more chicken meat and so many more tortillas. I sincerely appreciate being asked over for it.
Well, you're always welcome.
I know, but like it's really, really nice because I can be even more productive because I don't have to like think about dinner. At dinner time, it's like, we still have all this leftover chicken, and I'm like, I'll be right there. I will be right there. I can come over and eat and then get back to work. And there's all these cherries. I'm very excited. Is there
sherbet?
I was about to. Is there more sherbet?
There is.
Okay.
More sherbet.
Okay.
And ice cream cones with chocolate.
I mean, it's probably not the thing you should eat every day, but it's all right. It's just a little. It's hot. Yeah, it's really warm. For the record, I did get some sherbet, but I didn't film it. Because in typical Steve and George fashion, when the cone was handed to me, I was so overcome with excitement that I completely devoured the thing and forgot that I do this for a job. But it was very delicious, and I'll get another chance to film it tomorrow because there's still more sherbet, which is really nice. Today, something happened in the world of YouTube. I believe VidCon is going on right now, and because of that, YouTube wants to announce new features. So guess what? New YouTube features. June 2018 edition. I'll throw that at the end, just in case I already have a vlog called New YouTube Features. So there's 3 main features, and if you didn't hear about this, then I'm going to quickly go over them for you. Some of these have already existed for a while, but they were kind of like an exclusive thing for certain people that YouTube picked out, and now it's being opened up to a little more people. But let's talk about them. The first one is channel memberships. And this existed before, and it was called sponsorships, and now it's being opened up to more people, although the bar of entry is extremely high, 100,000 subscribers. So if you don't have 100,000 subscribers, you can't even have access to this feature. But Steven, what is the feature? It's a Twitch subscription. It's a Twitch subscription. On Twitch, you pay $5 to a channel, and they get half, and Twitch gets the other half, and then you have access to like channel-specific emoji, and you don't have any ads, and you get like a special badge next to your name in the person's room. That's what this is. YouTube is trying to push into live streaming a little bit more, and a while back they did sponsorships, which is the same thing as Twitch subscriptions. You get like channel-specific emoji, you get some other things. Like you can do, one of the things you can do with channel memberships is you could make membership exclusive live streams or videos. So if someone was a member and they paid the $5 a month to be a member of your channel, you could do exclusive live streams or exclusive videos, etc. So is that neat? I mean, yeah, it's kind of neat, but I won't be using it. And the reason I won't be using it is because Mal and I use Patreon. And I hate to say that Patreon is better than YouTube, but It is better than YouTube for a few reasons. For one, I get the impression that Patreon just gives a crap about creators. And the other, actually part of that is the fact that Patreon gives a 95% cut. Patreon only takes 5%. I mean, also in our 95% cut, like credit card fees and things like that come out. So we're getting closer to like 88%. But still, that's bigger than the cut that YouTube or Twitch gives you. So Patreon cares, and you know, when people are trying to give us money on a service, if we go through Patreon, we get more of the money that they're trying to give us, which is, you know, a good reason to go with Patreon. So we'll be sticking with Patreon, absolutely. We've built up a lot of people over there that are supporting us. For everyone who is a patron, thank you. If you're not and you want to learn more, there's always a link in the description box. So for that reason, we'll be skipping out on channel memberships. Now, if you haven't already used Patreon and you already have more than 100,000 subscribers, I guess this could be good. The advantage of keeping everything in one ecosystem is that it's more convenient for the person watching, right? Like, that's the big thing. If you have Patreon, then the person watching your YouTube videos also has to have a Patreon account. This makes it all a little more simple, but if you're already invested into another platform, this is not going to bring you over. IMO. Also, all the features are largely for live streaming, and I'm interested in doing that, but it's not going to happen on YouTube. All right, so that's the first thing. Second thing is actually kind of interesting. It is merchandise. YouTube has finally officially partnered with a merchandise producer, and this is actually really big news because they've never done that before. Now, what they have done is in the past they've added card support and end screen support for very specific merch producers. So there's like, I don't know, 10 or 15 very specific websites that they've allowed you as a creator the privilege of linking to in the end screen. Because you can't just link to any URL willy-nilly. It has to be like YouTube approved. So there's been like 10 or 15 merch providers that they've allowed you to link to. But they've never officially like partnered with one until today, and it's Teespring. And that's interesting, but it's also kind of weird because like all the other companies are kind of screwed. Like they're screwed in a big way, because the reason that you would partner with YouTube on this is because YouTube will put a merchandise shelf under your video, and that's a big deal. Like if you're trying to sell someone a shirt, it's a lot harder to do it in the video itself, because in the video you gotta be like, hey, we made this shirt, check out the shirt. It'd be a lot easier if the shirt was just under the video. It's just there. You don't have to do anything or say anything. It's just there. And if people want it, they can just click it and they're like going to the checkout. So that feature is going to be available, but only with Teespring. So yeah, it's also only available if you have 10,000 subscribers. So not 100,000, but still 10,000. You might be asking, Stephen, will you be taking advantage of that? That's a maybe. It would have a lot to do with whether Teespring had similar products and similar prices to the current store that we use, which is Spreadshirt. I currently use Spreadshirt for stuff. I like Spreadshirt a lot, but if Teespring was comparable, then I would probably move the stuff over there, because I'm getting a lot more value out of having the merchandise just available on the watch page. Anyway, I'm not sure if I'm doing that yet or not, but that is a feature that is... I think all three of these are coming soon, but who knows how soon is. The last feature is another thing that was copied directly from Twitch, and it is called Premieres. And the idea behind this is you take a pre-recorded video, a normal video that you'd put on YouTube, and you allow it to play live. It actually creates a live event. And this is really neat. I really like this. Whenever it came out on Twitch, I liked the idea. And now that YouTube has stolen it, I'm more likely to use it because I have a presence on YouTube and not Twitch. So imagine this scenario. Vlogs have been coming out every day in June at 3 p.m. sharp, which is awesome. Thank God I've been able to keep up with that. Imagine that if you showed up at 3 p.m. to watch the vlog, it was a live event, and while you're watching, you're in a chat room with a bunch of other people who are watching the vlog debut. That's pretty neat. I actually kind of like that. I think that's a really cool idea. So I think what would happen is if, you know, the vlog comes out, it's a 10-minute vlog, so from 3 o'clock to 3:10, it's playing live, and if you're there when it comes out, you'll get to watch it with other people. If you show up at 3:05, I don't know if you can start from the beginning. Maybe you can, but you're just thrown into this chat room with other people. After that, I believe it just becomes a normal video, and it would function like every other video on the site. So that's kind of cool, because I'm already scheduling stuff anyway. So if you could, like, schedule it and then watch with other people, that's pretty neat. Now, there's obviously some downsides whenever you've got a chat going for a live stream. Like, if you're doing gaming, chat could, like, spoil stuff because they just feel empowered to type whatever right then. There's some other things that could, you know, be problematic. But overall, it's a cool feature, and I think it's a lot more useful on YouTube than Twitch. So it's kind of neat. It's not available yet, and it's also only available to creators that have 10,000 subscribers or more, but it's coming at some point later this year, so maybe at some point when it debuts, I will try it out, and I'll let you guys know. Anyway, those are the new features. Let me know what you think, or if you're going to use them, or if you can use them, because the bar of entry for 2 of them is 10,000, and 1 of them 100,000, so it's extremely, extremely high. I've said it before, but like, if you're just starting out in the online video space, it's a lot easier to get into Twitch. A lot easier. The barrier of entry is far, far lower than YouTube. And like, YouTube is still a cool space. I still like YouTube, but starting on YouTube in 2018 is real hard. Real hard and borderline not worth it, to be honest. Anyway, I think I'm going to stop here and let Mal talk for a while.
I made it to Milwaukee safely, and we had dinner, and we're just gonna kind of hang out the rest of the night with all of the girls. So Sasha and Monkey and Coco, if you're in my face. Thank you. Hi, sweetheart. And then Luna, who is still kind of scared of everyone. But yeah, that's kind of it for tonight from over here in Wisconsin. And I don't know, we're just gonna kind of hang out tomorrow, maybe do some chores or something, and let's meet back tomorrow, shall we?
Hey, before you go, I just wanted to say that Mal's duck hunt painting, the original, the canvas, sells on eBay tomorrow. You guys are getting this video on Friday, so Saturday. On Saturday, this thing is going away forever, so you could be the one to own it. I'll put the link to the auction in the description down below. If you're watching this video at some point in the future, it's kind of awkward because this is gone, but that's okay. You can still order like a poster or something of it. All right, roll the end screen.